Hey everybody, it's Jim and welcome back to another lesson of Introduction to Korn Shell. Sometimes you'll have a Korn Shell script or Perl script or a Unix command that displays a lot of output to your terminal. And it displays so much and it goes by so fast you don't get a chance to read it. Well, you can save it to a log file, which we learned how to do in the last lesson. And there's another thing you can do. You can also display it one page at a time. This example right here, pipe1.ksh, it just does an ls of a file in an infinite loop. So what you will see is the name of the file repeated over and over again. So let's run this. And there's the name of the file. If I try to highlight it, as you can see, the highlight goes away as the highlighted material scrolls off the screen so fast. Now, in order to break an infinite loop, you hit a Control-C, gets you out. However, now let's say we want to display the output of this command one page at a time. Here's how you do that. Just like this. Here's what this means. This vertical pipe, which is located above the carriage return on the same key as the backslash key, backslash character, what this does, it says take the standard output from this command, whatever it is, a Unix command, Korn shell command, whatever, and use it as the input to this command. The more command used in this fashion just says display one page of output at a time. So let's run this. As you can see, it's paused, and if I select something, it doesn't go off the screen. Now to display the next page, you hit the space key. And as you can see, the highlighted material went off the screen. Let's highlight some more, hit the space key, and you can see that the material went off the screen. Let's break out of this with a Control-C, because that's how you get out of an infinite loop. However, what I want to point out is this right here, this pipe, it only works with standard output. So if you have error messages, if you have error messages from this command, they do not get used as the input to this command. So just to prove that to you, this Korn shell script, it does an ls of a file that doesn't exist. So when ls tries to find a file that doesn't exist, it reports an error condition. And this, once again, is in an infinite loop. So let's run this. And like I said, this pipe command only works on standard output. So as you can see, there's no pause here. If I highlight something, it immediately goes off the screen. So that more command didn't work in this case. So let's Control-C out. So this right here was looking for standard output, couldn't find any. All the error output still got displayed to the screen, and it did not get put to this more command. Now from last lesson, you may remember that we can redirect error output to go to the same location as standard output, and we do that with this. This just says take error output, which is output type 2, and send it to the same address as output type 1, which in this case is the input to the more command. So now if we run this, it should display the output from this command one page at a time. And as you can see, it pauses here. And if I select something, it doesn't fly off the screen. If I hit a page, a spacebar, it does go off the screen. Highlight something again, it stays there. I hit the space bar, it goes away. Hit Control-C to break out. So the important things to remember are, if you have a script and you want to display one page at a time, just do this. Name the script pipe more. However, if you know that the script may produce a lot of error messages, then instead do this, which is just name the script. It says if you have any errors, send them to the same location that you're sending standard output, and then send the standard output as the input to the more command.